Let's move on.
Yeah.
To Microsoft, because there was an announcement about the Xbox Series X. They put out I don't know what they did. Was it just a press release or they had some sort of presentation? I don't even know.
No, just a press release.
That had a lot of specs on the new Xbox and the teraflops.
Let me tell you why that's important.
Yes, there's 12 teraflops in the new Xbox.
Okay, so everyone knows that the current Xbox One X only has half a flop.
Half a flop.
Half a flop.
Okay.
So this is 24 times that.
A teraflop is 24 times a half a flop.
Yes.
Okay.
What? You didn't know that?
No. But this is 12 teraflops.
Yeah, I know. Half a flop.
Times 24 is 12. I'm following Wombat's
got
math.
it. Okay, got it.
Jeez, seriously.
Sorry.
Seriously, I'm offended.
This is confusing. This is a confusing.
It's a very confusing
concept.
press statement. I know. So now it's got so many flops that they all have to be hits.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
So, like,
The more flops you put inside, the more hits you get to play.
Interesting. Because, like, I play a lot of Children of Morta right now with my wife. You know, it's like a...
Yep. That's because if you have the flop inside, so you get to play the hit.
I have enough flops to make it happen?
You have enough flops for a hit.
Okay, cool. So it's a hit, I think
It's
is
a
what
hit.
you're saying.
That's a hit. It's already a hit because
already
the
a hit.
flops are all inside.
They
I'm not
guaranteed
sure
hit.
your flops are working out.
I don't know. How angry do you think someone is right now listening to this? There's got to be like...
twice the flops of Xbox One X.
It's twice the flops?
Yeah, not 24.
It's not 24 times? It's
Flops.
twice?
Twice.
I must have been reading the wrong thing then.
Twice the flops of the Xbox One X and 8 times the flops of the Xbox One.
Wow, it's a floppage.
That's a lot of flops.
That's a lot of multiples of flops.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
You sure it's not half a flop?
I'm pretty sure it's not half a flop.
How many flops is the PlayStation 5 going to have?
24.5.
Oh, is it good?
I think that means that you're just going to have half of a hit more than the Xbox, whatever it's called.
This is too silly. We have to stop talking. All right.
I did
want
like
to do
the
a
one
quick...
thing that I liked on here was the quick resume for multiple games.
Okay.
That's a nice thing to have.
Yes,
it is, but here's sort of where that sort of falls apart. And I know this from experience with Breakpoint. So Breakpoint's an always online game, and as soon as you go offline, quick resume doesn't work anymore because once the game says you're not online anymore, it boots you back to the home screen.
Right. Well, it's not going to work for every game.
Fortnite does the same thing also.
Well, of course,
it's
your
Destiny's
not going to
work
do
for
that.
online games, Wombat. Yes, it's not going to pick up in the middle of your Call of Duty match either.
Well, no. Yes, I understand that. But even if you're not in the game, like say you're just like in that...
It's all the same.
I'm ready up screen.
Right.
It's sort of annoying. It's annoying. It's sort of a...
You're annoyed at the internet.
I'm annoyed at the internet. I'm annoyed that the game itself can't be offline without rebooting you back to the home screen when you're not actually in the game itself.
There's no pleasing you, Wombat.
There is no pleasing me.
I like this feature because I don't play those games.
Right.
Is Borderlands always online? That also
No.
seems like the kind of game that might do that.
No, it is not. I can resume at any time, and it just pops up a message that says, "Hey, you've been reconnected online."
See, I like that. Breakpoint, Wildlands did that. Breakpoint doesn't. They took that feature out of Breakpoint, even though it was in Wildlands, which is a disappointment.
Tell me everything you know about smart delivery, Wombat.
So smart delivery is when you buy a game, it's going to give you the version of the game that's best for your system.
How is that different from what happens now?
Well, so let's say
have you ever downloaded a version of the game that was wrong for your system?
Well, when this new console comes out, there's going to be like this game called Cyberpunk.
Okay.
and you're going to go and buy the game Cyberpunk, and you're going to buy it digitally, but you're going to buy it on your new Xbox. And it doesn't matter if you buy the Xbox One version or the new version, it's going to download the right version.
How is that different from Play Anywhere, where if I buy the PC version of a game, I also get the Xbox version of the game?
It isn't.
All right, you know what?
Why are you harassing me as if this was my idea? I only own harmonics.
I am trying. Right. I was just trying to see how long I could get you to crack. How long it would take. I think what smart delivery really is something. It's not really something like consumer faced. It's for the publishers. They can put out basically like one version of something and let Microsoft sort it out.
That sounds good to me too.
I think that was my take on reading.
So here's the real question: with all the flops,
who gives a shit? Is the
and
answer.
all the delivery?
Yes.
Are they going to sell this for too much money, or are they going to sell this at a loss and compete?
Okay, so this is a question. This is a CAGbag question, actually.
So then let's skip to the CAGbag. It's next.
Fine. Let me find this one. At Bickman2K.
We're in the CAGbag now.
Yes, we are all following along. Do you think that the Series X and the PS5 will come out at the same price point? History has shown us that the lower price point console has an advantage.
Right out of the gate. Usually it's an advantage that can't be surmounted.
Overcome.
Yep.
For the last two cycles, at least?
Probably more, but we're not really counting.
And also, as that has been proven through history, what has also happened is the winning console has ignored that rule in the next generation and put out a console that was more expensive than its competition, and then the expected thing happens. So, with that being said, I expect the PlayStation 5 to be $100 more than the Xbox.
So you think Xbox will undercut their price?
I think we're going to see $500 PlayStation and a $400 Xbox.
So I feel like this is a question that Shipwreck or you might know the answer to.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried looking it up, but it was too much. So for Sony, how impactful on the bottom line is the gaming division? I'm assuming it's like a big part for Sony.
I think it was one of the most profitable parts. I think their other businesses are not doing as well.
Okay. Now for Microsoft, I feel like gaming is a very small part of their overall profitability.
Most likely.
Like a blip. So they can afford to take the loss on the console.
Correct.
So do you think that that's the smart play? Also, with the lean towards the subscription model, you get everyone who owns the console locked in for $15 a month or so.
Right.
Even less. I mean, does it make sense to sell it at a loss?
It does. For Microsoft, they have so many services now that they are selling you with Xbox Live, Game Pass. It just makes sense to get them locked into the ecosphere and show them get people locked into look, Game Pass is a good service at a good value.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've never argued that.
And so I think they want people to be exposed to that. And if that means that they have to subsidize the consoles, which is historically has happened, then it makes more sense now than it ever has before in the history of game console development and production to subsidize the consoles, right? Because they were doing it back in the day.
You're arguing my point for me, so I agree.
And I expect the PlayStation to be more expensive than the Xbox, just because I expect Sony to be. It seems like the companies get a little cocky after they win, and they just forget the common sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we'll see. Maybe I don't know, but that's what I expect to happen.
Sounds good.